comparison to July 4th in the USA. This is the anniversary, I think 1,000 years of Christian kings, and Istvan, or Stefan, was the first Christian king of Hungary. It is also the celebration of the baking of what is called the new bread, which means that the first bread from the wheat of this year's harvest will be baked. And they also have, like a cake of Hungary to celebrate the birthday of Hungary. And they also have the bread of Hungary. Now, before, the official bread of Hungary was baked from wheat from all over the country, from different, farms and fields, to simplify the unification of Hungary, which was no small feat. There were a bunch of tribes, nomad tribes, Hungarians. They were not called Hungarians. Actually, I don't know what they were called. They were nomad people, excellent horsemen, and excellent with the bow and arrow. But they have learned that in order to survive with all these attacks from all the other tribes, it behooves them to make a pact. This was a blood pact, these are completely different people. They have never met the American Indians, and they did make a blood pact. They put a little hole on the wrist, then into a cup. Each tribe leader put a little bit of blood, and from what I have read, I am not sure if this is true. They mix it with the wine, and then they will each take a sip of it, which unified them as, yes, you are right, as blood brother. And you do not attack your brother, especially if they're your blood. You don't attack, you don't shed your own family blood. I don't know how to explain it. And this would make them strong. In Hungary, in this territory, they have found fresh water, lots of it, important for the survival of civilization. Forests that have plenty of game in them. Now, at that time, they were not farmers, but they had animals, horses and sheep and cattle, I presume goats, Of course, their most valued possession was, of course, the horse and the bow and arrow, which they were extremely expert in that. So this is sort of very roughly how this nation of Hungary came about. And then, of course, we were mixed with surrounding nations. And then, of course, Hungary was occupied by many different nations, Romans, the Ottoman Empire, and of course, we had wonderful Russian neighbors. Everybody seems to like to stay here longer than we would prefer to have them stay here. soil hungry to be very fertile. So for a long time we will be wetlands here. Let's say of Russia. We exported a lot of wheat, bread, and we have many items to export. Not being able to be self-sufficient, we did not have any food shortages or anything like that. I would say the standard of living is very comfortable middle class. If you work and if you work hard, you can achieve the basics. It's relative to what you call being rich. I call being rich, um, having no debt, having no milkshake, healthy food on the table, proper clothing for the temperature, look nice, excuse me, comfortable home, proper medical care. So really, I would say things are very good. Of course, we had our hard times, just like everybody else here in Europe. This is Eastern Europe, This is a kind of a nation, 10 million people, and as much as we were run by outsiders, they were not able to destroy us, and they didn't want to destroy our language, which is very unique. None of the surrounding nations do we have anything in common with. So they usually say Austria is like an island in the middle of Eastern Europe. Well, of course, we don't have any sea or anything. We have lakes and rivers and, we have fantastic hot springs and hot spring floods, which brings lots of visitors. And as I have told you many times, the hot spring is described by Dr. Problems such as arthritis or many different problems. Actually, what they do is they test each of the hot springs and see which minerals are prevalent. And of course, then according to the minerals, there's a hot spring mineral that are the strongest, they are prescribed for the ailment. Let's say if you have a stubborn infection or after major surgery, you will be prescribed a hot spring high in sulfur, because of the ability of sulfur to do the nasty other things. Of course, excellent for people like myself and the majority of us, whose backs are killing them. Excellent exercise for the spine. Actually, this is exercise for the spine, but you really can't do much with the spine. Actually, what you are doing is strengthening the muscles that support your spine. And this helps prevent the conditions to deteriorate. Sometimes I can't speak English. To some extent, to an extent that you might need surgery, then you will not need surgery. Now they thought that I had a dislocated disc, hitting a nerve. Yeah, I know, you're going, ouch. Yeah, exactly so. It took me about a year of walking with a Nordic stick which means that instead of punching over from the pain and causing more damage to the spine, I go to straighten up nice and slowly, and you're doing what is called X training. So you are actually exercising muscles that you would not normally move around just by regular walking. Yeah, I know. At first I thought, so that's totally ridiculous. What is two sticks going to do with the pain? Muscle. It works. Of course, you have to buy. Um, well, the walking sticks are not, don't have to be, the most expensive. As long as they can support your weight, um, because it does help when you straighten out, and it helps when you're feeling wobbly, not too sure about your steps. It helps to keep you balanced. And as I said, I stop quite a few times during my walk, straighten out myself. We're not going to shuffle, we're not going to pull our feet, we're going to stand up nice and straight, straighten out our spine, take a deep breath, and you start with the opposite foot from your arm. This is why it is called X training. Actually, the letter X is what you're doing. You know, like with the left foot, you for the right, with the right arm, you put your stick forward. Just imagine the letter X, and it works wonders. Now, since we had a little no-no, um, I did slack on the amount of walking I did, and I am feeling the negative consequences of that. So, okay, what you do is you start wherever you are able to start. If you are not able, then you start right at the beginning. Little walk, rest. Little walk, rest. And believe me, you will notice the improvement, and you're going to be like, wow, I didn't think it was going to work. And you will also notice that the pain gets less, which means we can reduce the amount of pain pills. Thank God I didn't get to the point where my pain medication causes me to be dependent on them, except for one, but I'm taking a low dose of that. And an anti-inflammatory drug is something like the aspirin. So I was very lucky that when I was vacationing in my birth city, it was brought to my attention that there's a much better way of treating um, my problems with the spine than swallowing a handful of pills, which actually, doesn't make the pain go away. It just reduces it to the extent that I can actually walk. Yes, that's how bad it was. The solution in one of the hospitals was they would put me in the wheelchair, just like, okay, you just sit there and you wait to die. If it's okay, what to do. I said, really? So I was in a room, in a private room. I confiscated a walker. The nurses didn't see that. And I started getting up from the wheelchair, just standing up. I had a physical therapist come every day, twice a day. They would do exercises in the bed. Nice and slow, let's move these muscles around. Let's get them rested and then move them around. And after about a week, I was like, okay, you can move these muscles around, but I am able to stay low. I didn't tell them. I think it took me about 10 days. And, they would bring, every week, 5 times a day, 3 main meals and 2 snacks. So at the noon is the main meal. And I went to the dining room. There was about, let's say, 5 rooms. Down the hall, like a dining room. When you're feeling better, or you can in your wheelchair, or with a walker, or whatever, you are encouraged to sit at the table, the first 4 people to a table, to have a nice sociable meal, rather than being just locked up in your room, because it was for private room. So I took my little walker, that I was walking around in my room, and I parked myself at a table that belonged to my room number. And the nurse, was serving dinner, the main meal at noon. And she didn't really notice at first, what was going on. She just served everybody at the table. And then she said, well, she's going to take the meals to the people in the room. And she went to my room. It still didn't catch on, I guess I sort of invisible. And she comes running out, she goes, we have a patient missing. And I sort of, quietly raised my hand, like a naughty little girl that snuck out, when you weren't supposed to. I said, excuse me, are you looking for me? And she goes, how did you get out of that room? You don't have the wheelchairs in your room. That I walked. She goes, but you can't walk. I go, well, evidently I didn't fly. So I guess I can walk. She goes, how did you do that? I go, well, with a lot of pain, tears, ouch, oh, oh God, oh please. The usual routine, little by little. This is my point. Little by little. If you want miracles, I don't think that works for me. When we're talking about this time. And, that's when I learned that there's not much you can do with the spine. I mean, you can't exercise the spine. Not true. Just think about it. So what we're doing is building up the muscle tone to support the spine, which prevents further injury to an already weak spine. Now, sometimes you do need surgery, especially if it's a nerve or something, so you can repair some damage that was done. I'm not against surgery. I had gallbladder surgery, the old-fashioned kind, the kind from one side of the stomach to the other. They didn't have the blood button surgery then. And I definitely would do it over again, since then I put in no problem. My diet was never restricted. So they took out the stones and the gallbladder that was being naughty. That was the end of that. But I did get scared, when they parked me in that wheelchair. I said, well, okay, so if it comes to that, then I get used to that and learn to live, first in a chair. But when I started to notice that I am able to stand up, and I figured if I am able to stand up, then I am able to walk. Little by little, little by little. And for me, that was the most difficult because I'm a very impatient person. When I want something, I want it now. And, yesterday was too late for what I'm about to get tomorrow. I'm very impatient. And, like, I don't have time to be sick. I don't have time to be sitting around in a wheelchair. And I'm telling the doctor, if I can stand up, why can't I walk? And he says, well, because, you know, wear and tear and the spine and um, because of the bad posture, because of the pain. And, he gave a big explanation. I said, okay, well, that's wonderful, but I would like to walk. And he says, do you feel your legs? I go, well, of course I feel my legs. I have cramps like you wouldn't believe in them. Really. He goes, oh, that's a good sign. I go, oh, really? That's a good sign? Okay, well, let's see what other good signs we can produce. So this is what I'm saying, that a combination of treatment. Of course, I do not say go only to the hot spring health spa. No, in cooperation with your doctor that's handling your problem. Um, because for some people it is not recommended because the water is very strong. So you have to take into consideration, like, do you have a heart condition? Do you have high blood pressure? Um, it doesn't mean that you are not able to go, but you must adapt the spa experience to your health. Each spa has a doctor and a nurse and a sick room, just in case. Children under the age of 14 are not allowed to go in the water because it is too strong for their young little bodies. It's difficult for older people to understand that. I'm sure it feels wonderful to sit in the hot water, especially, when you're in the bubbly bath and all of that, and you're feeling real good. But you have to remember that it is strong, and if the doctor tells you do not take a cold shower after the hot spa, then just take a tepid one like the doctor tells you because it's too much of a shock to your body. The best is to have a cold shower after the hot spring, so it gets your blood circulation going. So there's many benefits. And unfortunately, with this little naughty thingy that we have going around, um, they hold a section, the indoor section of the spa. So I don't know when the new owner, because I'm sure they're going to make great improvements to attract more of the international Asian, tourists. They're not there tourists, they're all there to get to feeling better. But they also built some apartment houses, like cabins. They're like apartments. They're heated in the winter. They're heated with the hot water from the hot spring. So it's actually, free heat. And there's a restaurant, actually another one open across the street from it, serve the people that are staying there. Usually they recommend a 3-week stay to be the most effective. And all of them came with the same opinion, with the same feedback that yes, it made a big difference in their health. I was as skeptical as they were. I couldn't believe it at first either. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Well, why doesn't it work when I sit in my bathtub? It's like, why not? No, it's not the same. Okay, fine. If you would for it. Okay, now this I don't think this makes sense because it's supposed to be blue, but, but. Hmm. Number 8 is not blue. Do I have a B? That's a number 4. I think it will be that one. See, sometimes you have to double guess. Well, my eyes are not that great, even though I have glasses on, but the reading glasses. Because I had my eye examined and they said I don't need it. So what is it called? Bifocal? Yeah, they said I don't need that. Um, Mainly for reading I need and for working on time and thinking, but I do have my magnifying glass, whatever. This is a very nice canvas. I can read it, and it's a very relaxing canvas. Now on Monday I'm supposed to get a shipment. So we're going to have unboxing. I am not going to promise to you because I never know when, the delivery person decides to fall down the stairs and get open. His newest thing is, would you please come down to the lobby? I'm not going to go up to the first floor. I go, oh dear me. I mean, how old are you, 20 or something? You can't climb up, 3, 4 stairs? I guess they get tired. I said, yeah, okay, I'll go downstairs. He goes, I'll wait for you. I go, okay. Before he used to come, if I wasn't home, then he would leave the package by my door because it is a secure apartment house. And nobody's going to steal anything. But now he doesn't feel like coming up the stairs. I can understand, when they have this electric products, like TVs and computers and all of that, they don't want to leave the truck unattended because I am in the street. So they don't want to leave the truck unlocked and unattended. Okay, then I can understand that. But anyway, I told him there's a great big mailbox on the outside that goes with a key. So I told him you can just stick the package in there. It's perfectly okay. Um, like I said, it's a very secure apartment. And that solved the problem of me having to sit around and wait for delivery. Which I'm sure you know the story. I'm sure you don't enjoy that either. And you wait, and sometimes they don't come, and you're like, my whole day went waiting. But they're pretty good about keeping to the schedule. But you have to remember, this is a small country, and they are short-handed. Because and the pay is not according to Western standards. So most of these delivery people off their job. Seriously. Okay, now we need some sort of a green out here. There's a green in the key shell. Yeah. Well, let me tell you. Khaki? No. No. It's brown. Okay. I can imagine brown in a seashell. Not quite this dark. You will see because until we put these colors together and then I step back and then I can give a more rational opinion as to how this can look. And this close to it, it doesn't really show me. I'm trying to take 4 places, but my 4 places turned into a 3 places, which means I should probably fill it up with wax. I'll take one of them. Here. I can just give you a picture. We have been making some big ones lately, so I figured we should do some. Oh, I know which one's coming on Monday. Angry Birds. Seriously. I'm really into Angry Birds, but that was such a cute little canvas. I said, yeah, let's do that. We haven't done any like that. So I think it will be a different, a nice change. Sometimes we need to do that. The other canvas is called a module canvas. It's just a type of embroidery that's done here hungry. Some black background and with colorful flowers. It's a specific kind of embroidery that is done at hungry and they use it on clothes as well as decorative covers, furniture, pillowcases, um, even on the wall, instead of wallpaper, they have this painting on it. You will see, I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. And I also was, thinking that it is something different than the usual diamond painting that everybody else is doing. So this is from a Hungarian company. Um, maybe some of the historical and tourist places. We already did 2 of those. And they thought it would be wonderful to show the world our embroidery. Actually, I saw this type of embroidery in other nations also, but none of them made exactly this way. Much more hymns is usually done on black or white background. Majority of them is black. In some of the regions of Hungary, in